Hey everybody, hope you had a good weekend. Kat and Carrie, congratulations. Awesome work this weekend. That's probably one of the toughest competitions. Wadapalooza. Good job. I wish I could have been down there. Unfortunately, just got too much going on. Going over the competitive phase this week. Um, we're in week 5 of 12 with this modified hatch cycle. Monday, we're going to be doing every minute on a minute for 12 minutes, pump it up a little bit to 75% on a power snatch. Really looking for good technique, good speed on these. It's kind of pushing the tempo a little bit every minute on a minute, just a single rep. Then we're going into the back squats. As you can see, the volume is coming down a little bit and the intensity is going up. So less reps, more weight. 3 sets. Then a deadlift, same thing. It's getting a little heavier, nothing crazy. So everybody knows, man, this is supposed to be back squat and front squat for hatch. I think that's just ridiculous. There's no way you're going to be doing back squat and front squat unless you're basically training just Olympic weightlifting, and on those days, just specifically just doing those 2 lifts and then not even doing any kind of other training. It's just way too much volume. And if anybody don't know, Gail Hatch is an incredible coach. That guy's like 130 years old now. I think he's Yoda. Actually had the pleasure of chatting with some of his coaches and stuff like that about programming. So um, Mike Bergner is a big fan of the hatch cycle. Just giving you a little background. Conditioning, 10-minute AMRAP, 5 chest to bar pull-ups. Let me fix that. And by the way, all pull-ups. What the hell happened? All right, I gotta fix that. By the way, all your pull-ups should be chest to bar at this point, because if you're training for the open or whatever, um, there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing chest to bar, because that's what's going to be in the open. So 10-minute AMRAP of a triplet, 5 chest to bar pull-ups, 10 hand release push-ups, 15 wall balls, 30 pounds, 20 pounds. If you need to go to the 14, that's fine as well. Throwing in some extra credit. You guys know, I mean, you really should know that work on your skill work. Your handstand push-ups, handstand walks, pistols. You know the routine. I say it so much. Muscle ups, etc. Those are things that you really should be practicing on your own. Everybody's different. So if that's your weakness, that's your goat. That's something that you need to be on top of. I can't individually program for everybody. I mean, I can, but it's just going to be too time consuming. But if you guys need any help on anything, you always let me know. The glute ham raises. Here's a copy YouTube video. Just basically click on the link, and it's going to go to different videos so you can kind of see.
Okay, here we're going to
make sure you're
demonstrate
doing
the
the movements
glute
properly. Tuesday, front squat. Not a lot, but actually we're getting up to the 90%. Conditioning. This is going to be a pretty cool one for Tuesday, because I kind of took 15.1, 50.1A, made it into a ping pong EMOM. Me and Jay talked about earlier. This is going to be very challenging. Don't be afraid to modify. Don't be afraid to cut back on the reps, but I do want you to make sure that you're hitting whatever your goal is on every minute on a minute. Minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, minute 4, blah, 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 blah. It's 15 toe to bar, and then the even minutes are a complex of 10 deadlifts and then 10 snatch. I'm sorry, 5 snatch. I got to double check that. I don't know if that's power snatch, but if it is, just keep an eye out and I'll change it. Once that 20 minutes is up, you got 6 minutes at that point to find a clean and jerk, 1 rep max. Don't go crazy. Don't get injured. We just did a 1 rep max snatch last week. You guys are a little banged up. I didn't really see any crazy numbers. I didn't see any crazy PRs or anything like that. It's because you guys are right now with this beginning of the hatch cycle. Everybody's kind of banged up a little bit, and trust me, we'll deload and you'll feel great. Extra credit is incline prone Cuban press. Great for the rhomboids. Great for the upper back and your traps. Seen a couple people doing the snatch last week. I noticed big time you guys are shooting your ass up. You're not squeezing your shoulder blades together. You're not using your legs from the floor. Something I wanted to go over with several of you, and Mary Allison. I am trying to make time to just come in and spend some time with you. But you guys got to be really focusing on your technique, because you're gonna, it's great to be able to power stuff up, but eventually you're gonna get a wall, and then shit's just gonna go bad, and then you're gonna get pissed off and frustrated. And even with a PVC pipe, technique should look the same as with an empty bar as when you're maxing out. That's just the way it's supposed to be. Olympic lifting, you're not supposed to be breaking down. If you're breaking down, you're going to either screw yourself up, or you're just never going to get that load. You're never going to hit that number. Wednesday, 45-minute AMRAP. So the first 5-minute portion, it's 30 seconds at 85%, 30 seconds at 50% for 5 minutes. Then you're jumping on to this complex, or this couplet is the word I'm looking for. So you're going to do 10 push press, 135, 195 from the floor. You pick it up. 10 push press, should be unbroken. 20 alternating dead bugs. Here's the link. Dead bugs are freaking horrible, by the way. You'll have fun with that. Thursday, little skill work. Practice your bar muscle ups. Don't rip your hands up. Your strength, you're going to do an incline bench press. 8 reps at RPE 8. That's perceived exertion. So basically that means that at an 8, you would be able to do another additional 2 reps. If we were at a 7 RPE, you'd be able to do 3 additional reps. If we were at a 5, you'd be able to do 5 additional reps. That's all that means. It's just kind of percentage-wise, just another way of measuring. So you do 8 reps at RPE 8, and then you drop down 50%, and then you do 3 sets of 6, just like old school powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever. Incline bench press. Don't go crazy. We haven't done these. You don't want to get friggin' super stupid sore. This is a Masters Open workout. 3 rounds, 50 calorie row, 15 handstand push-ups, 50 double unders. You have to scale, that's in there for the regular group. Neutral grip pull downs. This is really just something for extra credit. If you feel like doing some cable pull downs, go for it. Friday, strength, snatch high pull, and then right into the snatch high pulls from the ground, from the floor, and then go down to the hang position and do a full snatch. If you're doing these high pulls right, that bar is right up against the body when you pull. High elbows up to about chest high. Come back down to position 1, hang down to position 1, and hang full snatch as long as the bar does not go below the knee. I don't care if you go high hang, low hang, does not matter, just as long as it stays above the knee. You're just doing 6 sets of 1 of this complex at about 70%. You don't want to go heavier. We just maxed out. Stop training with your friggin' ego. See shit happening all the time at the gym. It's very frustrating for me. But I can't be there all the time. I say that a million times. I need to just watch the video and put a loudspeaker in here so I can start freaking screaming at people while I'm driving around. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to help. I'm not naming names, bro, but there's a few people where I'm seeing the bar. You're looking more like a kettlebell swing than a freaking snatch. And god damn it, you got so much potential. Do these movements. It'll make you feel so much better. And I know you know who I'm talking about, and I know you guys agree. Just please focus on your technique. And some people took some time off, and one thing about Olympic weightlifting, Olympic style weightlifting, man, if you're not doing it all the time, you friggin' lose it fast. And we're moving on to back squat, 65, 75. That's not too much. Deadlift. And then since everybody loved the prowlers so much, we threw them in again. And, there's no lunging this week, so don't worry. So 5-minute clock, basically push that prowler, the heavy prowler, real quick, 30 yards. And then from there should be a couple heavy kettlebells waiting for you. You're going to do a 100-meter farmer's carry. Everything should be unbroken. And then whatever time you have left on that 5-minute clock, you rest, and then you repeat that 6 times. So it's basically 30 minutes, well, less than 30 minutes. And again, like I said, whatever skill movements you need to work on, go for it. Another thing I need to emphasize with you guys and girls is, God damn it, man, stay on top of your mobility and your mashing and your rolling, foam rolling, and all that stuff. I am the biggest guilty person in this, and I really do think that's like a major reason why I'm all messed up right now. Um, I started really focusing on rolling, and I posted something like the Limber 11 with Joe DeFranco. Man, I've been trying to hit that almost every day, or 3 days, 4 days a week, and it's already starting to feel better. With the lacrosse ball and the foam roller on the IT bands and the abductor and inner quad. Holy shit! I thought my freaking femur was snapping and it's cutting off circulation and everything else. But you know what? After I was done, I felt better, stretching out, et cetera, et cetera. We rush, we go through these workouts, we rush, we get the hell out of there. Um, Something that I just got to remind you, I really would love to be able to take the time to actually program in mobility and prep work. ROMWAD is great. I mean, it's so super cheap if you guys want to order ROMWAD. Just you can just Google or YouTube videos of mobility WAD and prep work for different movements. But please stay on top of that stuff. Keep that scar tissue broken up. Um, and again, any questions, ladies and gentlemen, just let me know. Text me, email me, Facebook me. Facebooking me is kind of tough because I got so many. I honestly have probably about 300 messages that I haven't listened to yet. That's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys this week. Hope you have a good training week.